Excuse me. All right, Shalom. We're going to start by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Israel, aka the Apostle of Great Millstone. And peace and love to all of Akim. Continue to preach the truth. Excuse me. Continue to preach the truth and all truth sincerity. All right, real quick, going to something today, driving the client. Little backstory, it's funny thing is, I drove with this client before, her mother. And I actually, when I came across her name, and I seen her last name, I remember that I knew somebody with that last name, and it's not a common last name. So, long story short, I used to work with this chick's brother. All right, so there's a little backdrop of the story how we were able to have this bit of a comfortable conversation. So, long story short. So the inspiration through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is that she made a statement and she said, basically, look, I was driving to her destination, and she said, damn, man, the malls look so deserted. And I'm like, and where we're driving at, it's not big shopping malls, but it's a nice amount of strip malls. So like all these strip malls, all these little complexes, like little strip malls, little stores. They're basically they're more deserted. She said that, and I imagine this girl don't know the truth from this woman is not in the truth. She don't know nothing. She's oblivious. She's whatever. But she was able to say that because it's obvious when you drive around. I don't know how about in other states, but I know the state I'm in, this hellhole New Jersey. It's a bunch of vacant spaces, business properties, office spaces. Like regular businesses, retail, all that, like all these stores are just going out of business left and right. Starting with mainly these small businesses for right now, and even these other big name stores, man, they're closing certain locations. Okay, because America is closed. America, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is closing shop on America, man. That's all there is to it. But one of the things he said he's going to do before he took these devils completely out, where he said he's going to make their kingdom desolate and bare. He's going to make Esau desolate and bare. So what's that mean? It's a lot of things. You as people are going to start leaving, stop fucking with you, and also your kingdom, your main kingdom, the daughter of Babylon, is being made desolate and bare, man. Okay, to where now you got to go to Moab to continue further on your agendas. But here we talk about here in America, your brainchild, the ones that put you really on. Okay, the ones where you had us here, not knowing that we were Israelites. This is that land. This is that land where we're discontinued from our heritage, okay? But like I said, like her saying that just made me think about the scripture where the Lord said He's going to make Esau desolate and bare, and I'm gonna bring out a couple. So one of them is yeah, we could do that. Matter of fact. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to we're gonna go to the book of Jeremiah. What the fuck? Going to the book of Jeremiah. Where are you at? Jeremiah chapter 49, start at verse 7. So one of the scriptures we have Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 8, and it reads, "Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him." And what is the time he's going to visit him? We in that time right now. The Lord is visiting Esau right now. Brother just sent me some from New York. I think that New York Post or whatever. Chick was found naked and her face smashed in, man. Beaten badly, man. Now, from the looks of it, it was an Edomite. She had blonde hair and whatnot. Now, I don't know. Obviously, I didn't know the woman, but it said, I believe it was in Maryland. And this woman, they said she was hiking. And mind you, this woman has 5 kids. She was hiking. She was. I guess she was caught hiking, and then they said they found her with her face smashed. And they said her face was beat so bad that she was missing half of her face. Now, tell me that's not one hell of a judgment, okay? So now I'm going to jump to verse 10 of Jeremiah chapter 49, and it reads, "But I have made Esau bare I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors are his neighbors, and he is not. So that means it's time for him to get spoiled. Because Esau been running around here like a fucking madman, destroying the earth, destroying the Lord's people, first and foremost, the Israelites, the children of Jacob. And he's been destroying the whole earth and everything else. The earth, the seas, the skies. He didn't poison the whole earth, man. That's why the Lord said, what? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. You put the earth in the hands of the wicked, the earth will almost be destroyed, man. That's why the Lord is what said what he was going to shorten up the days, because if he didn't shorten up the days, no flesh would be saved out of here, man, because everybody would die. Everybody going to accumulate some sickness where they'd be sick and die eventually, man, if everything was to stay how it is now. All right. Yeah, where was that? 13. Okay. Now jump down to verse 12 of Jeremiah chapter 49, because I want to get into key points. This whole chapter is good, but I'm going to get into the key points of what the statement that old girl made today. Because she said what? She said, then the malls look so deserted these days. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's an observation. If she said it, and now mind you, this girl's like, she's not like, you know what I mean? She's like kind of a geek. And I don't know that is a bad thing, but like she don't know prophecy. She not thinking about like, oh, that means Esau's going down. But that was the Lord had her say that for me, because I took that and I was like, oh yeah. I'm kind of playing a little naive about it, but like I'm thinking like, yeah, man, it's crazy, stores closing left and right, and they are, they're closing left and right. This place is closing left and right, man. This devil is losing left and right, man. It ain't gonna be just no ass whooping you gonna get that shit in Alabama, man. It's gonna get way worse for Esau, man. The Lord said he uncovered his secret places, man. So all them lies you've been putting out there, man, all of the fairy tales, all of the myths, all that bullshit you've been putting out here in the earth, man. The Lord is calling you out on your lies now. Now you have to answer for your lies. And you can't prove a lie is true because it's not the truth. Now everybody's calling you out. The whole world is calling you out. Starting with America, man. But the whole seed of Esau, man, you're going to get found out, man. Because when Yahushua comes back, he's going to put the rest of you Edomites that's not of American, not from America, he's going to put you in subjection too, man. Yes, that's right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to put Vladimir Putin in slavery. He's going to put the motherfucker from Israel in slavery, the French president, the Turkey president, the Hungarian president, all you countries where Esau is ruling, because Esau is ruling the whole world, but I'm talking about the actual provinces that he has, the actual countries, they're going to get put in slavery too. It's only American Edomites that's going to be destroyed. Okay, but the rest of the Edomites ain't gonna be destroyed over here in the world, in other parts of the world. The judgment for the daughter of Babylon is for the judgment of Babylon, which is AKA America. But the other lands still, when Yahushua and the elect come back to put that righteousness back on the earth, then that's what ain't gonna get got, man. But it says verse 12. It says Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. That's talking about who? Israel, man. We ain't supposed to be slaves, man. But, according to our disobedience, the Lord had to chastise us real quick. But the thing about it is, it's almost over. See, that's what they didn't consider. They didn't consider the latter end of it. See, they thought they were just going to be able to be beating our asses and thinking we stupid and thinking like they could just get over on us and thinking they could just do whatever to us that they please. But the Lord said, no, man, no more shall the heathens, no more shall strangers pass through Jerusalem, man. Meaning what? Not only nobody's going to take our land over again, but nobody's going to take us over again, man. Because what? Jerusalem is a people before a place, man. Jerusalem is the 12 sons of Jacob, the seed of Jacob, man. That's what Jerusalem is. That's who Zion is, man. Zion is. That's who Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, is coming back to deliver. He's come back to deliver the Israelites, man, the seed of Jacob. Okay, that's who the Lord is dealing with. That's who the Lord chose. That's who all the Lord cares about, man. And starting with His remnant. But eventually, the whole seed of Israel is going to be good. But we talk about the remnant right now, man, because we're still in captivity. And He said, through the remnant, the elect shall be saved. Through the remnant, the elect shall be brought back. I mean, through the remnant, the rest of the Israelites that died shall be brought back. Because a lot of our people got to taste the judgment too. They got to taste the judgment of the heathen because of the way they've been carrying themselves, man. And the way they ignored Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and His prophets. Well, ignored Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua through His prophets. That's how they ignored Him, man. But you see the things going on nowadays. You see the judgments going out now. You see what's going on, really. Like you really like unpack what's really going on. The Lord is judge. The Lord is judging this place, man. A lot of foul things that happen to foul people, man. Because what now? The Lord said it's time for judgment to go forth more. It's time for righteous judgment to go out forward. It's time for the law to be less and less slacked. Okay, because remember, people getting judged now. They getting judged for shit they been did. Because it could be this life, it could be your past life, your past lives, all of them put together. And then ultimately, you still got to get judged when Yahweh Shai comes back, because he said, even everyone that's dead, he's going to bring back from the grave and judge them, man. Because they got to get put back in flesh. Those spirits going to come back down, and they're going to be put back in the flesh that's in the ground. That's how it's going to work out. The Lord said, thus saith the Lord. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because people think that, oh, you die and then that's it. No, you die. But when the judgment day, remember that when that day comes, you're going to be brought back. So everybody's going to be brought back and judged. Because the Lord said every soul, everyone shall sit in front of the seat of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's through the Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. Everyone have to sit in front of him, man. You're going to be judged whether for good or bad. Because remember, the Israelites that make it, the remnant are going to be the ones, they have sinned, but they're going to be the ones whose sins will be forgiven. They're the ones who the Lord will not impute of iniquity. That's what you got to understand. But Esau don't have no place for repentance, man. Esau about to just get this pure anger and hatred from Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Talk about you, Esau. That's right, yeah. Shall thou altogether go unpunished? When it said, I'm going to read that again. Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. So the ones that weren't even supposed to drink it have assuredly drunken it. And it says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? And you the wicked of the wickedest? You're the wickedest. You're the wickedest people on the earth. Your seed is literally the wicked, the actual number one in wickedness, man. Wickedness, lies, deception, robbery, murder, all of that, man. You the main convicts, man. You the main damn, what's that word? Damn, what's that word I want to use? Culprits. You're the main culprits. Alright, but thou shalt surely drink of it, because you surely gonna drink of that. You're gonna drink slavery, you're gonna drink captivity, you're gonna drink all of that, man. And the Lord said he's gonna give you double, unto double, unto double. Because first what the Lord said, what? First you're gonna get what you equally gave to us, and then you're gonna get the double and then double. So your tab, when Yahweh Shai comes back and y'all devils are put into slavery, just like how you put us into slavery, you're gonna realize how real it's gonna get for you and how bad it's gonna get for you, man. You're gonna remember all of what you did to us, man. Whether it be in America, whether it be in Rome, whether it be in Greece, Babylon, all the way back down to the snake, to the serpent, all the way up to after deliverance of Egypt, all the way up to America. All of what you've been doing, oppressing Jacob, man. And then when you got your hands on us as far as slavery, you went ham on us, man. You went crazy on us, man. And the Lord said, thou shalt not to go, are you altogether shall go unpunished? Here it is what it said. The Lord said, the ones that wasn't even supposed to drink of it have assuredly drunken of it. And how art thou you altogether to go unpunished, motherfucker? That's right. That's right, you elites. You higher ups all the way down to the regular Joe Schmo Edomite, so-called white man, man. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai said you are going to get it for what you did to the Israelites, man. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck how many black friends you got, man. Because at the end of the day, this ain't about a color thing. This ain't about color. The Lord don't give a fuck about what you look like, man. The Lord is judging the spirit. If you're a spirit of an Edomite, you're going to get judgment of an Edomite no matter if you look like a Jake or not. If you're an Israelite and you're a part of the elect, whether you look like an Edomite or another nation, you're going to be delivered. No matter what you look like, man. Okay, so reading on, continuing on Jeremiah 49, verse 13. And this is where it gets good. It says, for I've sworn by myself. This is what the Lord said, I've sworn by myself. So you can't swear by no more than that. It says, I have sworn by myself, save the Lord, that Basra is synonymous with Edom, is a province of Esau's land. You know, Esau province, where have you. So it says, I have sworn by myself, save the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Cause remember, old girl said, she said all the malls look deserted. And if you drive around, I'm pretty sure in other states too, it's the same way. You drive around, that shit deserted. It's a space for lease, rent for lease, this property for lease, property for rent, property this, that. Just desolate places, man. Just desolate, man. And I ain't really noticed it until not too long ago. I'm looking like, yo, I'm like, damn, it's just like just empty as hell around here. Now, I'm not just talking about one or two spots. I'm talking about throughout the whole day. Different counties, different cities, different towns. There's nothing. Everything is not completely lit. Every storefront, every space is not inhabited, man. And that's what the Lord said He's going to do. He said He's going to make Esau desolate and bare, man. Whether it be you, desolate, bare, because He's going to take away your resources. He's going to take away your knowledge. Because remember, the Lord said, well, you were deceived by your own wickedness, man. You lived deliciously in your own wickedness, and you let it deceive you, man. That's why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said, what? He gonna make you desolate and bare to make you realize that you ain't got it no more, man. Like when a motherfucker get old, try to play the sport that he was playing when he was young, he could have been beasting, and he started playing, and that's you, Esau. You trying to do your little backhanded shit you was doing before. Yeah, we heard about what you did trying to get what they said. They said you trying to be in Honduras, trying to take part of that free something treaty, and you're trying to build something there, and then you're trying to tax the Honduran people for that place. So where you going to come through and think you're going to make a whole nother kingdom for yourself because you see how bad it is in America. See, these Edomites, they're trying to jump ship now. These higher ups, these rich motherfuckers, they ain't in America right now. They ain't trying to kick it in America. They see what's going on because they're the ones controlling the shit. You think the elites live in America? No, the elites live in other parts of the world where Yahweh Shai going to come and get them. And then toss them niggas into slavery. But I'm talking for the Edomites out here, the Israelites, the 2/3 out here in America, man. It's gonna get crazy. Okay, so you see, he said he's gonna make them desolate and bare, right? What else we got? And now I'm in the blue letter, so I just typed in Esau. So I'm gonna just read some of the scriptures that go into the point. So we got Obadiah chapter 1, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Research, man. And ultimately, the Lord is exposing you, man, because the Lord said He was going to do it. The Lord said He was going to discover their secret places. The Lord said He's going to lift up thy skirt. The Lord said He's going to do that, man. And He's doing it through who? His prophets that He's having through the spirit of them to research and read things and study things, man. And ultimately through the Bible. Ultimately the understanding of the scriptures. Because this is how the Lord talks to you first. And then you can do your research and filter it through the scriptures. All right? It says, and this is Obadiah 1 and 8, and it says, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? So yeah, all that brilliance you had and all of that, oh yeah, everybody listen to what he says because he's smart and I mean, nah, fuck that, man. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Because if you did know something, you would know how to get yourself out of the situation. But you can't because this is the Lord's doing. This is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's workings. You can't go against that, man. The Lord said you can't go past your bands. You can't go past the bounds He has set for you as far as your rulership. So once you get to that level, the Lord is going to completely take you out, man. Because what you do, you wicked, man, and you rule wickedly, and it's proof of that, man. All you gotta do is look around Esau's kingdoms. Look around his spot. Especially starting with America, man. Look at America, man. It's terrible. The morality is fucked up. The place is fucked up. The infrastructure is fucked up. You got shit falling left and right. I was just driving today. I was driving to a destination, and there was a fallen traffic light, and it wasn't no winds or nothing. There wasn't nothing going on. I don't know how it fell, but it fell and actually fucked shit up because it fell at an intersection. So the one lane on the road had to be shut down for a little bit so they could clean it up. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. The Lord about to just start having this place fall apart, man. Because what He's done with it, man. He said He's going to make it desolate and bare, man. This place ain't going to hold up much longer. Because he's beating it down. So when the Lord comes back with that fire, that World War III happened, it's going to be on. But, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9, it says, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. And that's in the kingdom, man, when you devil serve your sentence, and then you get exterminated, man. That's what's going to happen. That's the future. Obadiah 1 and 18, and it reads, no, that's not it. Well, we got Obadiah 1 and 21. It says, and Savior shall come out on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord. So what? You about to get judged, Esau. And I'm not going to say just all white people. I'm going to say Esau, man. The people that come from the seed of Esau, man. Because you got people that look just like me. People look like us that are of the seed of Esau, man. Whether it be through the slavery, raping, or actual voluntarily reproduction with these devils, man. But you have our people that look like, you have our people that could be, that are Edomites through the spirit. And you have people that look like white people that are Israelites through the spirit. That's how it goes, man. And that's how when the Lord, the one that did the scattering, but now he said he about to do the gathering. All right. And another one we have, okay, no, that's it. Okay, here we go. Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. And it reads, and I hated Esau. This is what the Lord said. And I hated Esau. And I hated Esau, man. You get that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, man. He said he hated Esau, man, and more than one occasion. We have a story that still got to play out, man. Genesis the 25th, 26th, and 27th chapter got to play out, man. That blessing got to play out because Jacob ain't get his blessing yet, man. And he's going to get the blessing starting with who? Yahweh Shai. That's how Jacob's going to get that blessing, the house of Israel, man. Yahweh Shai being that main God, the main Israelite, he's going to, the first spirit, he's going to come and deliver his people, which is the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. That's what this is about. And they don't tell you that in the churches, man. They tell you just a bunch of bullshit and lies and just a bunch of shit to keep you coming and giving them your bread. But the Lord said he's coming to destroy America. They're not telling you that in the church. They're not telling you the Lord's real name. But most importantly, they don't focus on prophecies. And I got another testimony. Even today, man, there's this other lady I drive. She a so-called Christian woman, right? Not to vent too much. But she always be listening to like Bishop T.D. Jakes and all them type motherfuckers. And what I tell her, I was like, yo, listen, yo, turn that shit down or turn it off, like, you know what I mean? This ain't, you know what I'm saying? There's other people in here, like, you do that on your own time. But when I overheard the people, first off, she was listening to a bunch of women talk the scriptures, and I noticed that in these Christian churches and these formats, they always talk about the past stories. They always talk about the past stories. They never talk about prophecy, man. Never. They never talk about the prophecies to come, the days to come, the latter end. They never talk about that because what they're told not to. They're told not to, man. Obviously. Because if they were true men of the Lord, it would be no holds barred, man. The whole truth shall come up, man. You got to give them the whole truth and nothing but the truth, man. Not this. You basically, they be giving them lies. But, so read that again. Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. It says, and I hated Esau. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 2. And it reads, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein thou hast loved us. Hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. So that's what he's saying he loved. He said, yet I love Jacob, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And it says, verse 3, and I hated Esau. I hated Esau. And Esau's who? Starting with you elites, man. You Rothschild, you Rockefellers, all you motherfuckers, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said he gonna get you. You got already, man, for what you did to us. The slavery, these bullshit, the unrighteous decrees, you got a lot to pay for, and you got a lot to answer for, man. And you haven't answered for any of it. You haven't answered for any of it. So again, like I said, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord and his son, got some smoke for you, man. And he's showing it right now, man. He's just getting started. He just getting started, man. Keep around, keep watching, keep looking out for the news, man. It's gonna be a lot of violence. It's a violent spirit out here right now. Cause what did the Lord say? It's a time for everything. A time for love, a time for hate. We're in a time of hate. A time for war, a time for peace. We're in a time of war. We're not in a time of peace right now, especially if you're an Israelite. The peace gonna come when Yahweh Shai comes back. That's when the peace gonna come. The peace gonna come when we're delivered up out of this bitch. That's when the peace gonna come. But until then, we ain't gonna have no peace here. The Lord said, what? This is not your rest. Micah 2, this is not your rest. You will never have it to where like you're just comfortable here to where like it's just gonna be permanently comfortable. No. Okay, but I guess that was all of them. So I just wanted to bring those the bear scriptures up because he said, I'm gonna make Esau desolate and bare, man. I'm gonna make him desolate and bare. Your kingdom is dried up. Your kingdom is dead. No more prosperity. It's over, man. It's like, and you ride or you look at it. It's like, damn, like shit dead. Even the places that's lit, they're dead. It's just people just trying to find people just trying to find a way just to like feel good. That's why people so hooked up on drugs and alcohol and whatnot, man. To fight the hurt, the depression, the boredom. It's boring. Not no more. It's boring here, man. It's boring. It's trash. It's just not good. Especially if you're a king, man. This is not suitable for a king, man. We're supposed to be living way better than we're supposed to be living. We supposed to have the fatness of the earth. But you know, as a blessing, the Lord gave it to Esau. Still, you know, through Isaac, He gave him a blessing, which was the fatness of the earth, and it's through the sword. And the Lord has these devils showing how they using their blessing, the sword, because that's all they have left now. Because the deception has been the deception game is getting weakened every day. So now they're gonna have to come straight up with their blessing, which is the sword. Because you can't really rule through deception no more. Because once the lies are called out and once the truth is exposed, you can't really lie no more. Okay? So that's another way the Lord made you bare and desolate, man. Lifted up your skirt, man. Lifted up your. He said He uncovered the secret places. He uncovered your lies, man. You can't just be lying no more, man. You gotta come real. And Esau can't do that because that's not his nature. He's not real. He's a liar. He's been a liar from the beginning. Every time he gets in a jam, he lies about it. Or he tries to shift it to another person. But that's really it though. So you know, with that, you know, Lord willing, this is edifying. We give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Israel, aka the Apostle of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all true sincerity. Shalom.